Well, what's up, guys? Good morning. I'm here on Chickamauga Lake. Yes, it's right after the FLW Tour event, and I didn't make the cut. Well, you all know that. It's a little painful to watch it from the shoreline. But David Dudley's doing good. John Cox is doing good. So my buddies are in contention to win. But today, we're going fishing. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you guys remember me doing a promotion for Sunglass Outfitters with Costa, talking about having a chance to fish with me, well, today is the day. Today is the day. And I'm gonna go out there with two awesome people that I just met here just recently, Scott and Dawn. Good to see you guys. Good to see you, Dawn.
Hi.
And you guys are from Idaho, right?
We're from Idaho, just outside of Boise.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Idaho, I've never been to Idaho. I think Brandon Pauling's from Idaho.
Yep.
Correct.
So maybe I have to come and hang out with you guys too. Maybe go up there and do some trout fishing or salmon fishing or something. Yeah. But in the meantime, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna go fishing. They haven't caught a lot of bass. They live up in Idaho. We're gonna show them a really good time. So come along with me. We're gonna show you some tips on how to fish shallow. We're also gonna do some fishing deep stuff on some swim baits. Today's all about having fun, so let's go and we'll learn a few tips along the way. And if you want to have a chance to fish with me, be sure to subscribe to the channel as well as my Instagram page, because we're doing things like this all the time. So hey, it's time to go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go. So the final top 10 is today, and David Dudley is in contention for Angler of the Year along with me, and he's right there. He's right there. Let's see how he's doing. Oh, he's got one. David Dudley's got a fish on. Oh, he lost it. He lost the fish. What you got, David?
I just pulled up. It was like my third cast. I caught him every cast here, like yesterday.
Really? I should just fish here along with him and get ready for Champlain. We could just kind of start that whole thing right now. You're going to use this rod here. And then here we're going to let it sink all the way to the bottom. The trick is you're going to reel it real slow, and about every 5 seconds or so you're going to stop reeling. I'll show you here. This is how you ledge fish with a swim bait, because you want it to stay very close to the bottom. And because that tapers into the deeper water, if you just constantly reel it, then you'll lift it up, especially in this current. So we're in 24 foot. Huh?
There's a whole school of
Yeah. 24 foot, 25 foot, but it's going to get shallow up there. So watch what I do. I'm going to throw it up there, and I'm going to watch my line. I hold my line up just a little bit. Now watch my line go slack in a second. See how it went slack? Now it's on the bottom. I'm gonna hold my rod down. I'm gonna reel it. I'm watching my slack. I can feel it hitting bottom. I'm gonna stop reeling. See, it went slack, it went limp. So I know that I'm close to the bottom.
So every so often you just stop.
Yep.
Watch, make sure you're on the bottom.
And these will sometimes will bump it, sometimes boom boom, and then they'll load up. When they do, you really gotta reel fast and hit them hard.
Okay.
It's a real stiff rod, which is good. There he goes. Cool. Cool. Hair jig. Here, you throw this. They're biting this. All right, I gotta throw him back because there's a boat coming. Bah! All right, so this here, it's a neat deal. And it's really easy to fish, obviously. You throw it out there, you're gonna keep your rod. The hair jig tip is, you throw it out there, you keep your rod in a fixed position. So like this position right here. And so all I'm gonna do is I'm watching my line. It hits the bottom, I go 1, 2, 3, crank it up, and the hair jig go whoop, lift up, and it'll go down, and when it hits the bottom, you'll feel it go, you'll feel it every time. And then I reel it up, donk on the bottom. Reel it up, donk on the bottom, and then it'll go, you'll reel it up and it'll go donk, or you'll go to reel it up and there's one there. And so when you get a bite, all you do is just reel really fast. Same thing. This is, just throw it high or throw it far, that direction. Good, 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 good. Nice one, very nice one. Very good. Hair jig master now.
Yep.
All right. All right, dude. Got him. Good job, man. Good job. Little hair jig. Now this is one that I just bought, literally. This is a hair jig here that has a little blade on it. I literally bought that and tied it on. So It's working.
Yeah, nice.
It is nice.
There we go.
Very good job, man. All right.
Now
Yeah.
Good job.
time for more.
Time for more. And keep adjusting your cast, like you're doing a little over there, a little over here, till we find them, because they'll most likely be in a little wad. Little bass. Yeah, you followed me up. Follow me right up to the surface. Interesting colors. When they're out deep, they don't have as many. They're a little more normal, like mute. I don't know how to describe it, but when they're up shallow, their lines will change. Like they'll get real distinct. Yeah. That's on a 6-inch swim bait with a 3/4 head, 17-pound line. All right, well that's what you do out deep. Find little schools of fish out there. They're just not biting that good. I mean, that's, you know, if you look at the tournament where everybody's been doing, it's been mostly shallow. Most everyone's been fishing shallow. I mean, everybody that's leading the tournament, no one's doing it out deep like this. So they just haven't showed up out here. But they're there. They're gonna bite soon. But that's how you do it. You know, hair jig, crankbait. We didn't catch it on a worm, but had a few bites on the hair jig, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna trolling motor through this little pocket here real fast, and then see if we see any fish on beds, and then we'll go to the back of this thing too. So we'll trolling motor. Just keep your glasses on, and this just trolling motor through here first to see what we see. Instead of just fishing real slow, we'll just see what we see. So we'll get up here and just stand right here and just help me look, and you'll see the fish swimming. Sometimes they're kind of like bright green, or you'll see like a sand spot. You'll see one take off from it. See, like there's a little sand spot up it where the sun's hitting in the back of that pocket. Places like that's where you'll look there and look for movement. Or right down the edge of this grass, sometimes you'll see them. The water's up quite a bit, so it's going to be a little harder to see them.
Oh, there you go, right there.
Oh, did you see one?
Yep.
Green one? Yep.
Yep. This is a big one, actually.
Now there are carp. If it was big like that, it might have been a carp, but it could have been a bass too. And so you know, so there's some bluegill bed. Yeah, see, you can even see a couple bluegill swimming around in there. And so there's like, the progression is that the bass come into these little areas and they'll spawn. And then when they're kind of done, the bluegill will move in and start spawning. Then I think the bass, they kind of go revenge on the bluegill, because the bluegill are the ones chasing all their little bass fry around. And then they say, all right, I'm gonna get you back. And then they come in here and eat the bluegill. So see, there's bluegill swimming around right there. You can see them all. Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of bluegill right in there. You'll see them darting around. And that bass that we saw cruising wasn't on a bass bed right here, but he was hanging on that stump to ambush the bluegill. Okay, I see a bass right here. Look at that one. That's a nice one. See him up there around the bushes? Oh yeah, that's like a 3-pounder. His tail's sticking out of the. It's hard to explain, but he's right there. I don't know if he's on a bed or if he's just, again, chilling. See him right there? He's right underneath the short grass. See, he's turning. He's coming out. He's turning right now. Oh, see him? Yeah. See him? See him? That's a good fish. So I'm throwing this little white crawdad in there. And so some days they want the little wacky worm, very natural. That's what we call the natural bite, where they just bite it naturally. And then a brush hog or a little creature bait is good, or a trench hog. Now I'm throwing a little white crawdad in there to see if I can get him to react. And this is the one too, if he stops and starts sitting still, I'll hop it up in his face, and a lot of times he'll bite it. He's probably gonna come in the back. The other thing is there's always a little route. Like, it's funny, like the bass, he swims around, and he just came in the backside. So he's there, he's back in the bed again. This one might not be catchable. So what I want the fish to do is just show some major interest. Right now he's not yet. There he is. Not bad. A little wacky worm. Hey. Probably 3 pounds. Little wacky worm. And there's another one right here that we lost. And it's swimming around. Yeah, I don't know where that one went, but it's not him. He's beautiful. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, one hit it.
I was watching that.
Did you see him knock the slack in the line? Yeah, there's a bunch of them right there. Oh, I hit it again. Throw your swim bait right there. Oh, they're just destroying it. Some of them might be stripers and stuff, but still. They're just killing it. Want to hit it?
Yep.
There he is. Good job. Ah! Oh, man, nice one, dude. Ooh. Oh, I had one. God, they're killing it. Yes, it is. In the boat.
Wow.
Nice.
All right. What you got? Bam!
I got one of those.
All right. This fish looks almost as good as that TeamSMC shirt he's got on right there.
You bet. You know it.
All right. Awesome job, man. On a little swim bait.
Yep.
That one right there, a little 1/2 ounce. It went, boom, destroyed it.
Took it.
All right. Let's put him in the box for a minute and see if we get a couple more good ones for a nice picture at the end of the day. What do you
Sounds
think?
good.
Okay. There's a little tip for you. Anytime you're fishing, you've got what I call a good side and a bad side. Your strong side, your weak side. So, for example, if I'm fishing, even me, as much as I fish, if I'm fishing and I'm fishing this way, my hook set's not as great as this way. So I always try to, I fish this way when I have to, just based on whatever.
Right.
But so what, you missed those couple bites, and it was because it's on.
I got the pole in my left hand.
Yeah, and it's on your weak side. You have a delayed response. You can't really move it as much. So make these next few casts. Every cast for the little bit we're going to fish more. Keep them on this side. That way, when you set into them,
Right.
you've got it's just instant. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh, one hit it. Oh, God. Golly, dude. Do I got a hook on here? Yeah, I got one now. Isn't that cool how we found them?
Yeah.
On the Panoptics? I'm like, yeah, there they are. Oh, they're there. Keep reeling. That is cool how you see them on the. I'm like,
See him and you threw right at him.
yeah,
There they were.
yeah. Stick them in the box book. That way we can have our best 4. Good. Good. Very good. Turns you into a swim bait master now.
There you go. Swim bait. Doing it right.
That's right. He choked it, didn't he?
Yeah, it did.
All right, I'll stick him in the box.
Hooked his own tail.
We'll get a nice little fish. He's doing good, isn't he?
Nice.
Look at that one.
Look at that.
All right, hey.
Hey.
Good job, dude.
Thank you.
Yep, there he is. Boy, feels like a good one here, dude. Whoa, yeah. It's on. It's like a 5-pounder here, man. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's a big one.
Whoa. Look at that.
On the hair jig. Dude, that's a good one.
That's an awesome fish.
Yeah. Here, throw that for a minute. I'll take a break. That's a nice one. That's a good 5, 6 pounder right there. So a lot of times the hair jig and a swim bait, because it's real quiet, you know, is a really good bait right when they first go post spawn, meaning they're first coming out here because they're a little weak. Did you notice how that fish was beat up and kind of had some red marks on it? That fish was spawning on the bank a couple days ago.
Okay.
So it just came out and it's kind of, I've had a long week, you know, and so they're not super aggressive. You throw a big loud crankbait or a, you know, something real noisy and they're like, get away from me.
Yeah.
But it's the hair jig kind of fluttering down on their face or the swim bait coming by them, they're like, easy meal. You know, so that's the progression. All right, throw your swim bait again. You had that dialed in. Oh, there's one. Swim bait. Yep. All right. Just like that. Get on a little school level. That's what I was talking about. You know,
Yeah.
it's like when you get on them, boom, 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 you catch a whole bunch like that. All right, guys, so here's what you want. A hair jig is very important. You want to make a long cast, and you've been seeing me do this. I keep my rod in a fixed position, basically like almost a 12 o'clock position. Real fast, let it fall. Real fast, let it fall. And I want a little slack in my line as it falls. I don't want to impede its fall. I want it to fall natural. Oh, one just smoked it. There he is. Just like that, guys. Just like that. And did you see how when I got him, oh, he jumped off. It was a good one too. Yep. The hook set on this is not, you know, stop and set the hook. It's reel, let it fall. Reel, let it fall. You did good, man. You did good.
Thanks, man.
You did good. That one sight fish though was a pain in the butt. But other than that, everything's been good. And I love the fact that he actually caught a good many on a swim bait. And hopefully you guys learned a few things on the hair jig too, because that's a really, really cool way of catching fish, especially post spawn. And then those are some of the first fish that are getting out deep. So let's go check it out. Let's go see who wins. All right, so we just got through eating a big old cheeseburger. We're hanging out here at the weigh-in. Lots of people. This is Dayton. Everybody's getting ready to weigh in, and one of the other things that they were able to do, fish with me today, and they're going to fish tomorrow with me, is experience what's going on around here at the Steph Olivia event. So they went out this morning as part of honorary guest to go on the flag boat out there for blast off. Now we brought them here so they can experience the weigh-in, pretty cool. But here, we just got a little information that John, old Coxie, caught some big ones late. So we might make it another victory in the house. How about that? So I heard you a little magic. Little magic. I feel your heart right now.
I had 10 minutes to go, and I was like, man, there's a stretch of trees that are big and live on, and I haven't hit them the entire time.
No way.
Yeah, and I forgot all about them, so I ran up the river to them. First cast, it's like, don't, and I call it 9-pounder tree, because I caught like 3 9-pounders off the board. So don't takes off, set the hook, and lose it. I'm like, oh my god. I'm so upset. I go to the next tree, throw in, catch a 4-pounder. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got 3 minutes till I got to leave. I go right back to the tree. I missed. Flick the whacker again there. Took off, caught a 4-pounder. I think they're 4s. I don't know.
What? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. So it looks like he pulled off some magic there at the end. 3 victories in the house this year. It's gonna be pretty crazy.
You're looking for 18 pounds and 9 ounces. 18.9 for the win. Anything less, it belongs to you, John Cox. No, you cannot add your hat. 5 today, looking for 18.9. 5 worth 15 pounds, 5 ounces. Your champion is John Cox. Wow! He gets his 3rd win on the FOW Tour.
Well, guys, he did it. It's a wrap. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We're off to Champlain next. We have some other videos coming down the pipe, of course. Some good stuff that you're not gonna want to miss it. So thank you so much for all the support, guys. I am gonna win one this year. I promise. We'll see you. Thanks for watching. I'm gone. Yeah.